And now today is the final day to vote in the special general election that's being held for San Diego County's District 1 for the Board of Supervisors.
Yeah, two South Bay mayors, Paloma Aguirre and John McCann, are competing for the empty seat. And CBS 8's Regina Rita live outside the county registrar's office, one of the 13 locations where people can vote. Regina.
That's right. At 7 a.m., these doors will open and we'll start to see those who are taking part in this special election. But I want to break down these two candidates because we have a Democrat and Republican candidate. So when it comes to the priorities and the policies, they are pretty much split. While one may not rule out entirely some of the policies that the other candidate might mention, they are having very different policies. For example, Aguirre, she's focused on some of the changes that could come from the federal budget, while McCann is focused on not having any tax hikes.
Hurt our working class families the most because when you're taxing gas, when you're taxing diapers, when you're taxing other essential services, that hurts our poorest people the most.
That we have the flexibility to use for a rainy day when the full-blown storm that Trump is bringing to our county is upon us. And that's what we're going to do.
And so the special election is being held to fill the San Diego County Board of Supervisors seat left vacant after the then chair Nora Vargas announced she would step down. Vargas won re-election in November but decided not to serve a second term. But the two remaining people with the majority votes are Republican candidate John McCann and Democratic candidate Paloma Aguirre. While both candidates say one of their most pressing priorities is to decrease the cost of living, McCann, as you mentioned, stresses that he opposes any type of new tax county residents could receive. Aguirre says one of her top priorities is to prepare for looming federal funding cuts that include Medicaid, affordable housing, and nutritious food benefits. The potential cuts would impact hundreds of thousands of San Diegans, so she's pushing for nearly $400 million in county reserves. Now, the final day of voting for the District 1 special election race is today. More than a dozen voting centers will be open today, including here at the Registrar of Voters office. So back out here, as I mentioned, those doors will open at 7 a.m. We'll start to see more voters heading towards this direction, but doors close at 8 p.m.